Welcome, Squadron. For those that are new, my name is Omar. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, an ordained minister, and an awesome tarot reader. I've created these videos to deal with topics relating to Reiki, metaphysics, and, well, all things holistic. With that out of the way, on to the video. Today I'll be discussing the 12 houses of the birth chart. Now, if you have been with my channel for a while, I did release a tutorial video on the Reiki shares and how I do them and things that you may need to be aware of if this is your first time ever doing them. So I had a thought. Why not do the same thing with the collective readings? I talk a lot about the houses and how new moon and full moon energy can be showing up for you. But again, if you're new, you might be like, well, Omar, I don't know a thing about the 12 houses. So how am I supposed to see how this energy is going to be affecting me? But don't worry. This video is going to be for you. Come back to it as many times as you need to because I will be including timestamps for each one of the houses. So you can go exactly to the ones you need the most, okay? Now, to help me out, I'm going to be using a book from my personal library. It is written by Stuart Haas. Here it is. I'm also going to put the title of the book along with the author down in the description. And as I'm reading the title of the book, of course, a picture of the book is going to pop up on the screen for you. Here we go. Mercury and Retrograde and other ways the stars can teach you to live your truth, find your power, and hear the call of the universe. I mean, come on now. You can't get a better title than that, right? All right. So, here we go. And of course, I'm going to take pauses between reading each house so that way it'll make the timestamps easier. First up, first house, self. The first house is the doorway to the chart, and it represents our identity, our body, and our health. This is where your ascendant is. Ascendant is another way of saying rising. It shows our first response and our first impressions, plus our views of the world in general. This is the persona house. It is you that you put on display. Sometimes it's similar to who you really are, and sometimes it's not. Planets in this house are first responders. Got a moon here, you respond to things emotionally. Mars, anger and action moves you. The first house is ruled by Aries. Second house, money. The second house is also known as the money house, and it shows us how we make our income, but also reveals what we value. It even reveals how we value ourselves. We find security and safety here, our prized possessions, and all of our other stuff. Some people like to share, and others are more greedy. Some folks have to work more for money, and others are just, well, plain lucky. The second house is ruled by Taurus, and it is aligned with material things and sometimes food. Third house, communication. The way we communicate is the basis of the third house. It is ruled by Gemini, and it indicates the way that we speak and how our mind works. It shows our perception of things and how we process information. It also hints at our relationship with siblings, if any, and our neighbors. It rules short distance travel, and it involves our preferred mode of transportation. Any way you can use your voice is shown in this house. Fourth house, family. The fourth house is where the IC is located, and it illustrates our family and childhood experiences. It reveals what sort of home we feel comfortable in, and even how we like to decorate our abode. The real estate and land and all things house and home related. The fourth house is also always one of the parents, mostly the father, but astrologers argue about this quite a bit. It really depends on who was the dominant parent in your life. What's really interesting is that this house also also hints at how we function in old age. Fifth house, pleasure, or as I like to call it, the fun house. The fifth house is fun, babies, art, and romance. It is the house that shows your childlike side and how you play in life. It's love too. How you give it and how you receive it. If you have children, this is the house of your firstborn and how you will function as a parent. It also brings in any hobbies like sports and games. Gambling is here too. Are you a risk taker or do you play it safe? The fifth house is ruled by Leo. Sixth house, routine. This is the busybody house and it shows the way we work, our schedules, and our routines. Health falls into this house too, as you can't really be robust and strong without a good routine, right? This house also indicates what types of co-workers we work with and what kind of food we like. This is the house of service, ruled by Virgo. And I've seen many nurses, yoga instructors, and massage therapists with a strong sixth house. This house wants to be of use. Seventh house, relationships. The relationship house is ruled by Libra. A lot of folks call this the marriage house, but truth be told, it tells us about every single person you bring into your life. The seventh house really signifies the sort of people we attract, mostly because we think that we are deficit in that area. As if we need to fill a void in our own chart. Want to know a secret? If you are feeling lonely, focus on your seventh house by sign and by planets, if any. You won't need anyone else to fill you out. Eighth house, shared energy. This is the psychology house ruled by Scorpio, but really it is the home of shared energy. Sex and money fall into this category because that's what they are, shared energy. This house indicates how deep we go into our psyches and how sheepish or wild we are in the bedroom. It is all things taboo, and this includes death and deep transformation. If you're in a partnership, this house will reveal a thing or two about the other person's financial situation. Ninth house, philosophy. The ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius, and it is associated with long distance travel, religion, philosophy, and how people talk to you. This is the house that shows what kind of vacations you like, which faraway lands you want to visit. It indicates your fundamental truths and what you believe in. It's publishing too. If the third house is how you speak, the ninth house shows who's listening and how they respond. It's college, the law, and well, even your in-laws. Ugh. This is the mind expansion house. 10th house, work and public recognition. The 10th house is where the midhaven is, and it's ruled by Capricorn. This is our public image, our career, and what we want to be known for. Fame is here, and power too. It's authority figures from your boss to your mom, and it displays your responsibilities in this world. It rules our ambitions and reveals the direction that we are going in our life. Both the 10th house and the first house are what we put into the world. It is the most showy of all the houses. 11th house, community. This is the house of friends, community, and our goals for the future. It is your peers and social circles you gravitate to. It also shows how your friends treat you and how you make the world a better place. It is your hopes and your dreams and all of the wonderful plans you have for a better tomorrow. This house is ruled by Aquarius and indicates how well you are a team player or not. 12th house, the unseen. The 12th house is ruled by dreamy Pisces, and it is the house of everything hidden from you and everyone else. This is the home of the unconscious and where we deposit all of the things that we can't possibly deal with today. So we think about that tomorrow. Oh, it'll come up sooner or later, and it's often quite healing when it does. There's a great deal of self-awareness when we really look inside the 12th house. This house is spiritual, not religious. It's faith and psychic abilities in everything that exists on the other side of the veil. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. And now knowing what the 12 houses consist of, it will help you better with not only understanding your birth chart, but also with my collective readings and any other collective readings that you come across from different tarot readers or astrologers that you may be watching. All right? But let me know down in the comments, how did you enjoy this video? How helpful has it been to you? And also, do you want me to continue this with another video? Because I would love to do a video about the different planets. Because, like I said, she does a wonderful job breaking down a lot of different things. And I want to be as helpful as I can with my videos. All right, so let me know. Do all of those things that other YouTubers tell you to do. My social media links, as well as my PayPal me link, will be down in the description. If you can't donate, I totally understand. Again, just do those things that other YouTubers tell you to do, and that can help my channel as well. Until next time, I'm sending you light and love on your journey to heal your shadow self so that you may embrace your true self. Namaste.